Mother.
Oh, what are you up to now when you're supposed to be working? Magic again?
Just practice.
Well, they're beautiful, I must say. But if you must, why not something useful, like cabbages? Eh? My Lord Ivan.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, and to you, Merlin. Mistress.
Welcome, my lord. What brings you here?
Oh, not for your services this time, David, my friend.
You don't want to take Merlin to the High King again, do you?
No. Calm yourself, Mistress Bloodwind. Can't a man visit his old friends without them all running for cover?
Of course, my lord, I didn't...
Oh, don't worry. It's only an excuse for tasting some more of your good ale.
And so you shall. And a bite to eat with it. Merlin.
You must forgive her, my lord. She's like a mother hen over that boy.
Oh, and quite right, too. Yes, he's rather a remarkable fledgling, isn't he?
Sometimes I wish he weren't. Prophecies and magic from a boy of that age?
Oh, and what prophecies, eh? Telling the High King Vortigern to his face that the Red Dragon of Britain would come and drive off the White Dragon of his Saxon friends. That the true heirs to the throne would bring a mighty army from Brittany and throw Vortigern off it. And did he perish in the flames of his own tower? Oh, it was very impressive, wasn't it?
Oh, very dangerous. I feared for that boy's life.
But the High King is even more afraid, David. That's the point. Merlin did more than just prophesy. He showed his powers. And they aren't conjuring tricks. Vortigern was too scared to harm him.
But how long will it last?
I've a lot of faith in the boy magician. Old Carmarthen's talking about him, you know.
Oh, aye, the more talk, the more danger. I don't like mixing with court people in these troubled times. Not even King Conaan's of Carmarthen. And he's a good man, God knows.
Yes, he is that.
I've done my best, my lord. Ever since Merlin was fostered on us as a baby, and so has Blodwyn. We tried to bring him up as a decent, hard-working lad. Without forgetting, of course, that he was King Conaan's grandson. We've had the priest to teach him to read and write. But it's the things that my mother's been teaching him lately, you see. All this magic and, strange ideas.
Yeah, he's been learning them fast enough, I must say.
But where will it lead him? He'd be safer as a blacksmith like me.
Oh, cheer up, David, my friend. Merlin is what he is, and we can't change it. Oh, I'll do all I can to help and protect him. I think he can do quite a bit to protect himself, eh? Oh, God be with you, Grandmother.
And with you, Ivan Apidris.
Thank you. Now, I've been making your family nervous. They think I've come to take Merlin to Carmarthen again.
The time has not yet come for his next encounter with destiny.
How you live with this oracle, I don't know. A matter of fact, I'm here with a present. For the boy magician.
Me, sir?
Well, don't tell me there's more than one around. Now, the Bishop of Carmarthen ordered it to be burnt. And he thinks it has been, but, well, the priest has taught you to read, hasn't he, boy?
Yes, sir. Our own language and some Latin. The priest has nothing like this.
I'll wager he hasn't. Otherwise, the bishop would be after him.
It's a book of magic!
Then the bishop was right.
What? Burn this beautiful craftsmanship? David, I'm surprised at you.
No offence, my
The
lord.
spells have belonged to the kings of Carmarthen for generations. Nobody knows where they came from. Now, when the new bishop heard they'd been bound into a book, he demanded that King Conaan have it burnt. And I was given the job. But, well, I thought they'd be more used to young Merlin here. I should tell 2 lies. One to my Lord Bishop, and one to Grimbold.
The High King's magician? Is he still at Carmarthen?
Yes, he is, boy. He'd heard about the book and was trying to bribe everybody. Now, I don't know if he believed me when I said I'd burnt it. So keep very quiet about it, all of you. Because Grimbold would risk everything to get it.
Grandmother, please.
No, Merlin, not yet.
But it's only a little spell, and it's all explained very clearly.
A little spell to make yourself invisible?
Just to see if it really works.
Merlin, I can't read and you can.
But I've read the whole book to you right through.
But the book is in Latin. You've translated it right through, and very clever of you indeed. But how well has the priest taught you? And how good is your Latin?
Well, quite good.
Quite good is not enough. One mistake could mean serious trouble. Perhaps you do make yourself invisible and then can't make yourself visible again. Have you thought of that?
But if I'm careful, I'm sure.
Merlin Bach. Being a magician is not easy. You're learning fast, and I'm proud of you. But don't run before you can walk.
Merlin, will you put that damn book away and get some work done? There are 3 sickle blades to finish.
Yes, Father.
Now, I'm going down to fix these hinges for Hugh the Mill. When I get back, I don't want to see you been idling. Oh. I'm sure it was very kind of my Lord Ivan, but I wish he hadn't.
The boy must learn, David.
Aye. But learn what? It's bad enough you filling his head with your heathenish magic without him getting it from books as well.
You get it from somewhere, Bach. Like a tree sucks up water from the earth, it's its destiny.
Oh, if you say that it is his destiny once more, I shall...
You will what, David?
Metadron melek beroth noth gwenibeth mach impera was in nomine terraet caeli. Beth mach impera was in nomine terraet caeli, ut me visum infaciatis. Grandmother, it's so easy I can't make a mistake.
Oh dear, that book again.
Listen. Metatron melek beroth noth, wenibeth mach impera
Merlin,
was,
stop!
in nomine terraet caeli, ut me in visam faciatis.
Oh no. Just as well your father isn't here. What would he say to you mumbling Latin into a book when you're supposed to be forging new sickle blades, eh? If I were you, my lad, I'd get back to work. So you couldn't make a mistake?
I think I said in visam, when it should have been in visum. And in visam is feminine. She could only work on a woman, not a man or boy. Oh, grandmother, I'm sorry.
Oh, no time for that now. We'll have to make her visible again, and quickly before David comes back. You realize that she doesn't know that she's invisible, don't you? We'll have to tell her.
Mother?
What is it?
I've done something rather silly.
Silly?
Well, yes, a sort of mistake. You see, I was trying to do a spell from the magic book to make myself invisible, but I got the Latin wrong. So now, you're invisible instead.
What are you talking about? Oh, it's true, Bloodwenbach. But I'm sure we can put it right. His spell has made you invisible. But that's absolute nonsense.
Mother, it's not. I'm sorry, but... Ow!
Mind where you're going.
But don't you understand? We can't see you.
You're teasing me. We are not, Brodwen. But I can see myself. You think you can see yourself. What do you mean, think? Wait, and I'll show you. Arian Road of the Silver Wheel, I call upon you. Open this woman's eyes that she may see the truth. Ah! No! What Be quiet, Brodwen. Do you want our neighbours to come running? But I don't. I got... Merlin, whatever you've done, put it right, for God's sake.
I'm trying.
Well, hurry up.
I am.
Oh, be quiet, both of you. That's better. Panicking will only mean more mistakes. Brodwen, take that bird off the spit. It's nearly burnt already. We'll give you something to do and calm you down. Now, Merlin, take it slowly. What do you have to do now to reverse the spell?
Well, the words are the same, except you say visum, which means seen, instead of invisum, which means unseen.
Very good. But remember, this time, it's for a woman, not a man.
That's right. So I'll have to say who instead of me. Just a minute. It'll be Illam Vissam instead of Me Vissam.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, Grandmother.
Then let's get on with it.
Oh, be quiet.
All right, but please hurry.
Now, is there anything else?
Yeah. Yes. That is Mother, will have to hold a chicken's wishbone in her left hand while I'm saying it, and some planta euphrasia in her right. What the hell is that?
It's euphrasia, of course. Aye, bright. I've got some here. You really must start learning your herbs properly, Merlin.
This is no time for lessons. Find it, Mother, before somebody comes.
Here you are, then. In your right hand, Blodwen. Remember?
Yes, and a chicken's wishbone in my left hand, I know.
Good morning to you, Master Merlin. Good morning, madam.
Grandmother, this is Master Grimbold.
Oh, we've heard of you, Master Grimbold.
And I, of course, know of the skills of Mother Myfanwy. Believe me, madam, I have the greatest respect for the traditional craft of the village wise woman. The greatest respect.
Oh, I'm glad to know that.
A different body of learning from that of the ritual magician, naturally. Folklore as contrasted with the intellect, eh? But valuable in its own modest way. And in so many ways, the two disciplines are complementary to one another. Wouldn't you agree, madam?
Perhaps you'd like to examine my collection of herbs. Now, some of them are very rare.
Later. Now, which of these two traditions is my gifted young colleague Merlin studying, eh?
That book's mine!
Oh, no, my young friend. This is the property of your royal grandfather, King Conaan of Carmarthen. And it was condemned by the bishop to be burned. But it was given to you by the Lord Ivan in flagrant disobedience of your grandfather's wishes. Do you think your royal grandfather would be pleased to learn about that?
He wouldn't be pleased to know you got it either.
Ah! But my master is the High King Vortigern, not the petty King of Carmarthen. I will take this book to Winchester, where it and I shall be safe, and you two will remain silent, because my evidence could put you both, not to mention my Lord Ivan, in the most serious danger.
What's to stop me taking the book from you?
Don't try to teach me my craft, boy.
Grandmother, do
Merlin,
something!
come back here!
Yes, tell him, madam.
Don't underestimate Master Grimbold, Merlin, just because you got the better of him once. Neither you nor I can break into that circle until he banishes it. No visible living creature can enter it.
But I will... Oh, well. You and I are visible enough, aren't we, Grandmother? I suppose that's that.
That is that. So you and I won't do anything foolish now, eh?
Your foster grandmother is a very sensible woman, Merlin. I hope you're listening to her!
Yes, Master Grimbold.
We're all three, as you pointed out, Master Grimbold, colleagues in magic, even though our ways are different. We'd be wise not to quarrel, for I'm sure we can learn a great deal from each other.
To our mutual advantage, madam. To our mutual advantage.
Exactly. My collection of herbs, for example.
Ah, yes, I was going to ask you about that. Now, in your use of herbs, do you place greater emphasis on the planetary nature of the chosen plant, or on the precise lunar phase during its picking, preparation, and treatment?
Well, I take both aspects into consideration, naturally.
Naturally. But what if the two aspects are not completely compatible? Now, which in your experience should take preference?
Oh, That's a very interesting problem, which I'd enjoy discussing with you sometime. But I don't think you should linger here now. My son David is expected home at any moment, and he's a very strong man who might not approve of you taking that book, whatever we might say. And you and I know that it'd be a considerable strain for you to maintain that circle around yourself all the way to Winchester.
See what you mean. Well, perhaps I'd better...
Yes, perhaps you'd better remove yourself. And that bag. As far from here as you can, and as fast as that animal of yours can carry you. And I give you my word that neither Merlin nor I will try to impede you, nor to take the bag, so you may banish your circle.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. You would think, wouldn't you, madam, that the High King of all Britain would see fit to equip his principal court magician, who has rendered him, I think I may say, without immodesty, considerable and significant service through the years, with a mount that is more dignified, not to say expeditious, than this.
Magical skill is seldom recognized as it deserves.
That's very true. Very true. Mother Myfanwy, you are a very shrewd and understanding woman, if I may be permitted to say so. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
And it's been a pleasure to meet you, Master Grimbold. Good speed to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Save your laughter, Merlin. We've still got work to do. Brodwyn,
I'm here. Do you know, I enjoyed that.
You did splendidly, Mother.
oh, never mind the laughter and the praise. Don't you both realize how furious David will be if he finds out what's happened? He's impatient enough with your magic already, Merlin. And one mistake like this and he might forbid it altogether, and then what would you do?
I know, Grandmother.
And you, Brodwyn. Yes? You've no time to enjoy being invisible with your husband coming home. Where did you put that book?
Under the hawthorn tree.
I'll go and fetch it.
Now then, Eyebright and Wishbone.
Oh, which hand? I can't remember.
Oh, Eyebright in the right, Wishbone in the left.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, David, now. Keep very quiet, Brodwyn.
Had quite a job fixing those hinges in place. Hugh's doorpost was crumbling. Where's Blodwyn?
Oh, somewhere.
And you still mooning over that book when you should be working. If you had nothing better to do, you could have looked after that food for your mother. Just now look at this bird. Black as a cinder.
Sorry, Father.
Oh, all right. No harm done. Only the skin burnt. An idle lot, my family. Blodwyn's nowhere to be seen when she should be cooking my dinner. I know who's the laziest, Merlin or Blodwyn. Who did that?
My foot, Father.
Huh? You daydreaming again? What's the matter with you both? Lost your tongues?
Just thinking.
I'm sleepy, perhaps.
All right. So Mother's sleeping, and Merlin's thinking. And Blodwyn's probably out gossiping nonsense with some neighbour. I don't know.
Oh, don't be clumsy, David.
Clumsy? Me? What? Now, what is going on here? Merlin, was this some of your magic again? Have you been putting invisible obstacles around my own kitchen?
Invisible obstacles, Father? I'm not that clever.
Well, maybe not. Don't you start any of your tricks with me, my boy. Understand?
Yes, Father.
Very well. All right. Don't look so sorry for yourself. You were thinking, you said. Let us hear your deep thoughts.
Just trying to learn something from the book. Listen. Metatron melech beroth noth when he beth mach.
Who on earth are they? Sounds heathenish to me.
Impero was in nomine terra et caeli.
Oh, aye, and that is Latin, I suppose.
Ut illam fissam faciatis.
Now, come on, Merlin.
Where did you
Will you stop daydreaming over that book and get some real work done?
You frightened the life out of me, woman. Creeping in like that. Good heavens, woman. What did I say?
Nothing, Bach.
Oh, come on, boy. Let us men get back to the forge where we know what is what.
Mother, what have you done with the book?
I've hidden it.
Oh, great if Grimbold comes back.
I wasn't thinking about Grimbold. I've hidden it from you.
But, Mother!
I'll tell your grandmother where it is, and when she decides you may use it, I'll fetch it for her.
When will that be?
When you've learned a little more Latin and a little more magic.
Come on, Merlin, hurry up. Work to do.
Looks as if you're going to be busy, doesn't it?